Still waiting for it to update and load. There we go. Once again, I don't expect anyone to watch this tonight, because everyone's busy. That's fine. Just gonna sit here and chit-chat. You know, I'm actually a little late tonight. Today is July 3rd. It's currently 10:32 p.m. Yes, I'm very late. And there's a reason for that. For some reason, earlier tonight, there were a bunch of fireworks. I was able to see fireworks from the bathroom of my... Wait, the window of my mom's bathroom. So I was just up there watching it with her. It lasted like 20 minutes. So that's why I'm way late tonight. But like I said, that's fine. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if I'm late or not, because nobody really watches. That's fine still. Also, side note, if you guys see some, you know, troller in the chat, just ignore him. I even know who it is too. So, here's some updated numbers from when I got my amiibos. Like, when I used my amiibos, I should say. I didn't cook anything, because I didn't need to, because I had room for the raw meat. I started using my amiibos 10:20 in-game. Look, you can even see the debris. And now it's 7:35 p.m. Wait a sec, since it's nighttime. Wait a sec, make it even more nighttime first. Because I looked at the side quests, and I know which one, I know how to do the first one. But it needs to be nighttime for that. So, before I get into the main topic today about what 1 year later means, some things I forgot to mention last time. So last time, I forgot to mention that the one before that, on June 20th, I believe, was 2 videos ago. That was actually Father's Day, so I forgot to mention I did that on Father's Day. Yep, there's Kilton. I need to get to Kilton. And then last time, I also forgot to mention that I got new glasses that day. I got a new pair of Ray-Ban glasses. It's my first pair ever that are big, round, and gold. Gold frames typically don't look good on me. But this one works. I forgot to mention that because I wanted to make a joke, like, who knows, maybe when I put them on, like Clark Kent does in Superman and Lois, because he has a pair of Ray-Bans in that show, maybe people won't recognize me when I put those on. It's a very outdated trope, but oh well. It's classic. How are you gonna rock climb with no rocks and only climb? Don't jump off. And also last time, I forgot to mention, like, what exactly happened with my dog. You know what? Let's talk to him, see what's going on. I have 250. What can I get? We're gonna get all these armors, of course. And all of this, we're gonna get all of these. But I probably want to save until we have enough Mon to just buy all of them at once. So, I'll get them next time. What I'm really here for is this. Yo, Kilton, smile. Nice. Because we need a picture of him for a side quest for this. Alright, let's go speak to whoever wanted a picture of this guy. So last time I briefly mentioned my dog went through a procedure. And I didn't exactly explain what happened, like what that was. Let me just take a sip of water first. Using a reusable straw at home because I can. Yep, here you go. Pretty good picture of him, might I add. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. This will surely help me hunt him down. Hey, come on, man. Don't judge someone by how they look. Well, that's done. Up next, I mostly took a look at these two upcoming side quests. So I need a warm, cold, and electric darner. I actually took a look at my inventory. I don't have electric darners. See? Or dragonflies. I don't have the electric one. So now I gotta go get those. So let me take a look at the video, see where it is to get these. It's next to the Safari Plain. Where the hell is that? So it's beside Hyrule Castle. Yeah, Safari Plain's over here, so I should go here. So what the procedure my dog went through, I didn't call it a surgery because it wasn't exactly a surgery. It was more a procedure. So that day, he went in to get a dental. He went in to get his teeth cleaned. You know, I was afraid of him getting any extractions because his teeth are pretty bad. And luckily, you know, to my relief, he didn't get any extractions. He didn't get any teeth removed. So that's a big relief for me. Because what I didn't want for him was... the procedure was at 8 in the morning, by the way. So what I didn't want for him was to be woken up prior to 8 in the morning, be taken off to somewhere, and have it turn out to be the vet. And then, you know, have a bunch of strangers put him to sleep, stick a needle in him, put him to sleep. And then when he wakes up, his mouth is in extreme, excruciating pain, and he feels he's missing a bunch of teeth. I didn't want that for him, but luckily none of that happened. Well, none of the extractions happened. Because to everyone's surprise, the doctor said he didn't need any. His teeth are fine. We all thought his teeth were pretty bad, including the doctor. See, I don't have a picture of an electric darner, not warm, of an electric darner in the compendium, so I can't exactly hunt for one or sense for one. Also might need to be some sort of electric weather. Maybe raining or thunderstorm, I'm not too sure. I'm actually not even sure if it can happen at night, too. Maybe it does need to be thunderstorming. Nope, getting away from you. But, you know, that day him doing a dental wasn't the only thing that happened. So, for several years now, he's had this growth, or this wart thing, on his eyelid. And, you know, we always, as a family, we always decided to have that thing removed whenever he does a dental. Because he'd already be asleep, so may as well have the vet take it off at that time, too. Alright, let me see if I could make the weather electric. Well, it's raining, and it's about to thunderstorm, so that worked. But yeah, we didn't want to take him in just to remove that thing. We didn't want him to constantly be put asleep. So we thought we may as well just do it all at one time. And that's exactly what happened. While his dental happened, he also got that thing on his eyelid removed. By the way, I never even checked the audio. Let me double check that real quick. Yep, sounds fine to me. So that's what I had to watch out for last time. We had to watch him so he doesn't scratch his eyelid, because it did have to have stitches. There was a very, very small stitch. But it's fine now, you know. Seems to be almost all healed up. Doesn't bother him as much anymore. Doesn't really scratch there anymore either. He's one stubborn dog, I'll tell you that. He did not ever want to wear that cone. Okay, let me watch another video, see where to get these damn electric darners, not gardener. Let me try spawning back in, maybe that'll help. Damn, having the dousing would really help. I just need one. At least I think I just need one. The description says electric darners can be found during rainy weather in the Gerudo Desert or on Thundra Plateau. So I'll try Thundra Plateau. Thundra Plateau is always thunderstorming anyways. Or at least more than likely it is. So the main topic of this video, the title, 1 year later. It's not me saying it's been 1 year since I started playing this game. Now, I have to speak carefully because my sister could hear me and she could honestly get emotional. Wow, it's actually not thunderstorming. Wow, the weather's actually pretty nice over here. Fine, I'll try Gerudo Desert. Don't you just hate it when games always seem like they know what you're looking for, so it doesn't give it to you? Whenever you're hunting for something specific in the game, it just doesn't give it to you. I mean, hey, that's what shiny hunting's like. You know what? I may as well just buy it from Beetle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Sorry to waste so much time, by the way. Alright, which shrine? It is the one around here. Come on, Beetle, don't you fail me. Alright, so the 1 year later topic. So, last year during 2020, on July 2nd was the day that my dog Billy passed away. And today is July 3rd, 2021. For me, at least. It's going to post tomorrow for you guys. And, you know, it has now been 1 year since he passed away. Time really does fly. You're not Beetle? That's Beetle.
Yeah.
No, you are not having my Beetle. Yeah, we've seen all this dialogue before. Yep. I'll take all of them.
Wow. Wow.
You know what? I'll take those butterflies as well. Because why not? And now let's go finish this side quest. I think I only need one of each. But yes, 1 year has passed since he unfortunately passed away. You know, I talked about him last time, quite a while ago, when I did Trial of the Sword. I mentioned how that day was his birthday. And, you know, his birthday is on April 1st. He passed away July 2nd, so that was 3 months ago. I decided not to play this yesterday on July 2nd, which when this posts, it would have been 2 days ago. Because this is going to post July 4th. 4th of July, by the way.
Hey.
By the way, like I mentioned earlier, there was a bunch of fireworks. I have no idea what the point of the fireworks were tonight. I think her sister is asleep, so we have to come back during daytime. It might be her, or... Yep, that's definitely her. That's the sister. Alright, so let's go make it daytime. Yeah, it's not July 1st for Canada Day. It's not July 4th for 4th of July. So I don't know what the fireworks were about tonight on July 3rd. Well, where's the kid? Oh. I thought I saw her. Where's she at? Oh, here you are. I almost didn't see you there, if it wasn't for the text bubble. Dragonflies, not darners. You could have just ran a straight line. It's still not over. We have to go and talk to her. Not bad. I mean, I just spent 60 rupees, so I basically just only earned 40. Do I actually lose my dragonflies? Yeah, I do, because I bought 3. Oh, okay, that's fine. How many wood do I have? 300. I believe that's more than enough for the wood, like the wood-heavy side quest. That did not come out right. I'll take that. Okay, what's the next side quest? Curry for what ails you. Get some Goron spice and deliver it to Lester? Yeah, that says Lester. Do I have Goron spice? Do I have any, honestly? I don't think I do. I don't see any. Well, let's go buy some. First, I need to change my clothes. So yeah, 1 year has passed since my little boy has passed away. It was sad, you know. I posted on my Instagram story how it's been 1 year, then I put up a picture of him. We, where his remains are, they're actually like 6 feet away from me right now. What do I have that's burning? The bow. His remains are literally in the same room that I'm currently sitting in. Which, like I said, in my opinion, he should be displayed in the living room so he can always be with the family. But the family, you know, they don't want that. Stupid thing about having death around you is bad luck. I don't believe in any of that, but whatever. So where he now remains, or where his remains now sit. Yesterday we bought flowers, put it right in front of him. We also put down the food he likes. We put down an apple and a pear because he loved eating fruits. We also put down bread and blueberries because he loved those. My damn dad just had to come up and ruin it all. Because we had all that fruit and food just sitting about. We had to close the door to this room to make sure my other dogs don't come in and eat all of it. Well, my dad came into this room and he left the door open. So my other dogs, they snuck into this room and they just, well, they devoured most of it. They didn't really eat the fruit. They ate most of the blueberries and the bread. Dude, how are you surviving this heat? Not right now. Honestly, I don't really need you because I know where all those locations are. I'm supposed to get Goron Spice, but every time I come to Goron City, I just gotta break all of these because there's always rupees in them. If you're lucky, you may find a purple rupee worth 50. I want that lizard. Gotcha. Is this the shop? No, it's not. It's just a random place. I'll get to the shop in a second. I just want to see if there's any more rupees, because I always got to come back, see if there's rupees in these things. You know, every little bit of rupees help. Makes sense that Gerudo can survive this heat. They live in the desert. And you have a side quest as well. Oops. Yes, I have yes, I have amber on me. Hey, talk to me again. Yep. Well, I didn't intend for that, but there you go, another side quest complete. Ah, there it is. There's the purple rupee. I don't know if I've ever gotten 2 purple rupees by doing this. Like all these vases, I think the most I've ever gotten was just the 1. And don't forget, oh, another side quest? What you want? Well, I've already defeated every Talus. Oops, oops. Keep spamming the B button. He's like, can I pay you for me to take the credit? I mean, sure. Sure, it doesn't matter. The Blood Moon's gonna bring it back anyways. So look at that, I just made 600 plus rupees. Now, is this where I buy Goron Spice? Yes, it is. I'll take your entire stock. I actually have 16 of them. No, they're 16 rupees each. I have 0 on my bag. Sure, I'll take these as well. Lagged for a second there. But okay, do I have the side quests loaded? Can't believe I just finished 2 side quests just like that. Normally, you would actually have to go out and do those side quests, but because I already did it. Is it lagging? There's a slight bit of lag on my end. So yeah, we paid our respects. We laid out flowers and all the foods he loved, except for pizza crust. He loved pizza crust as well. Matter of fact, he loved pizza, but, you know, that's very unhealthy for dogs. He would often, you know, there were times when he got the chance to sneak an entire slice and we would have to chase him to get that slice back. Oh, those are fond memories. By the way, last time when we ended, I was like, we don't have the earrings? Let me go get them. And I was like, what other base game armors do we not have? I actually did a comparison with my other file. There's actually several pieces of armor I don't have yet. So I gotta get those eventually as well. But I'll upgrade them after we're done the side quests. Alright, who wanted Goron Spice? You.
What?
Yo, man, I got your curry powder right here. I gave you 1 for 50 rupees, right? I didn't give you all of it, right? How many Goron Spices do I have left? Didn't I buy 3? There it is, yep. See, yeah, a lot of these side quests are simple. Some of them take a long time, though. Like this one. Let's see, 8th heroine, so I gotta go... Is it here? No. But yeah, there's 2 pictures for you to take for the 8th heroine. Not the drug heroine. The ether heroine is what I just searched up on YouTube. It's for that weird creepy guy just wandering around GERUDO town filled with women. Remember that guy? We scammed him for, what was it, the sand boots? And now we're gonna go for the snow boots. Ah, 8th heroine and stuff is down here. There it is, right here. You can see it. And the sword of the 8th heroine, if I could find it, like if I can remember where it is it? No, it's not here, is it? I remember it's close by. I think it is here. Might be. Whatever, we'll go to that one first. So I just want to talk about, you know, that day. The day 1 year ago, over a year ago now, a year and a day ago, when, you know, he departed our family. You know, I just want to also mention real quickly first. Was it the snow boots or sand boots that he gave us? It was the snow boots. So now we can actually walk normal speed in snow. So it's the sand boots we're trying to get from him now. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that day a year ago. I remember vividly how that day went. So prior to that day, he was actually, you know, not feeling great. He was actually not doing that well. You know, he was an old dog. We can all tell that his time was almost up. We did everything we could. You know, during that time, July 2nd, 2020, that was actually pandemic time. So, unfortunately, he did pass while all this is happening, all this mess of the world. While the world was absolutely in flames. So it did happen during that time. You know what? I got some fire arrows from the amiibo, so why not? Damn it, you wasted a fire arrow of mine. You wasted two. Are these guys Iceless Alphos as well? No, they're not. At least this one isn't. Right, I gotta dig this up. Who else? There's more. There's another one. Oh, there's a dragon nearby. So yeah, the weeks following, the weeks prior to Billy passing, he was already showing signs of, you know, his time almost coming up to an end. At some point, his legs gave out. He just was not able to walk anymore. Not even walk. He wasn't able to stand up anymore. We tried all we could. We tried to get him to a vet. We tried everything. Medicine, healthier food, more exercise. But deep down, we knew time was almost up. So I remember that exact day how things played out. I remember waking up, my sister and my dad were already out of the house because earlier that day what they did was they went out, they brought Billy to the vet for like the third appointment of the week to see if we can do anything to help him. So it was just me and my mom at the house. I think it was maybe 9 in the morning that they got home. But at that time I was already up. And the moment my sister walked through the door, she had the most heartbreaking face ever. You know, she walked through the door with him in her arms. And she was like, "Doctor said we have to put him down." It took me a couple moments to process that. Like, today was the day we all had to say goodbye. Jeez, I really hope my sister's not listening to me saying this. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the appointment to have that done was at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So it was coming up quick. We only had a few hours left. So, you know, we spent every last moment we could with him, right up to the end. We took final pictures with him. We said our goodbyes. We told him how much we loved him. Right, I have to be a woman for that. You didn't see me change my clothes right in front of you? Bruh, you don't want none of this. You're gonna be real disappointed when you find out I got dick underneath all this. This dude is too down bad. Come on, man. Just use your imagination while you're using your hand. That's all you need. Goodbye. Damn, I didn't have to do this guy that dirty, but anyways, we got his probably stinking boots now. I bet these things reek. If my sand boots are here, where did my snow boots go? Am I just not seeing things? Where'd they go? Wait a second. Nah. Where'd they go? Unless I gave it back to him and I gotta do the other side quest. Ah, there it is. I swear, didn't I? I was wearing them, wasn't I? Maybe he just let me borrow it and I totally forgot. Yeah. That's the other side quest. All right. I get it. So, this side quest, you gotta go... Damn, video's loading. Gotta go... Where do I gotta go? So I need to go up to this shrine, because I believe the sword is... Well, I know it's relatively close. Maybe when I get there, I'll just remember where to go. But on that day, when my sister came home, said today's the day, we all prepared. I don't remember who went out and got the stuff, or unless we already had it. But what my mom did was, she grabbed this piece of paper with some sort of, I don't know, Chinese writing. I don't know. I can't read Chinese. It's some sort of... How the hell do I say this? It's some sort of paper that you put with the dead body. It's like... I don't know. I really don't know how to say this. It's like a please. It's like a please let this individual have a safe passage to the afterlife. I don't know. That's a wild guess on my part as well. Look, I don't do none of them Chinese, whatever. Okay, I don't understand that stuff. I don't do it, but my family does. But on this piece of paper had some things that for you to fill out. It wasn't like a regular like 8 by 11 and a half. No, 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It was one of those meant for you to burn. So what you needed to fill out was the individual's name, the family name, like date of birth. So got all those filled out. Don't blast me off as well. Ooh, lucky these didn't fall off. So I need to go, I think, around here? I may as well just use another one. Where is it? I know I'm in the wrong spot. I think it's more that way. But, you know, the time came. We brought him, we carried him into the car. So at that time, my younger dog, Toby, he got left behind. He was left at home. You know, in his eyes, he saw all of us crying, saw all of us sad, taking his brother out the house. We were like, say goodbye to your brother. In my mind, in my heart, it was heartbreaking. Having to tell one of my dogs, say goodbye to your brother. This will be the last time you'll see him. For all I know, in his mind, we just out of nowhere told him this is the last time you'll see your brother. And then we just came home without his brother. He has no idea what happened to him. And for the rest of his life, he'll never see him again. That absolutely breaks my heart. And same thing's going to happen one day, like maybe 4 years from now. You know, when he unfortunately passes because of age, and my current younger dog, Sky, will be like, what happened to my brother? You know, I knew him for 5 years, and I would never see him again for the rest of my life. That absolutely breaks my heart. Can I get something from you? Like, don't use these arrows. Can I get something from you? A scale's easier to get. So I'll go for a claw. Because it's too late for a horn or a fang. I was kind of hoping for 50 rupees, but that's fine. Why is that thing bouncing? Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Hurry up and find that sword. So, that's what happened. We told Toby, say goodbye to your brother. Then we closed the door and left. Not that Lionel. There it is, right there, the giant-ass sword. Oops, I did not mean to take another. Alright, let's go back to that creep and show him the fabulous picture we just took. So, there we were at the vet. We were waiting in the parking lot because during those pandemic times, it was only one family allowed inside the building at a time. It was just me, my sister, my mom, and Billy in the car. Because my dad, he was actually at work. He had to be at work for a client. One second. Okay. Right, I need to bring a girl again. So time was running out. We were in the car waiting for our turn to enter. And, you know, go through with the procedure of putting him down. Bruh. Alright, it's too early. It's 4 in the morning. He has to wake up. Is there anything for me to pass the time with inside? I think so. I think there's a cooking pot inside. Perhaps not. But what I will do... Let me see if I can do this. Yep. So it was just us waiting in the car, waiting for our turn to go inside. We called my dad, like, are you going to come? It's almost time to say our goodbyes. We almost thought, you know, he wouldn't come. Like, he couldn't come. So we would have to say goodbye without him. He would miss that chance. We almost thought that would happen. But he was like, wait for me, I'm on my way. I'm closing up the shop right now, and I'll drive over as quick as I can. And sure enough, he did. He made it on time. And we all went in as a family. I really hope my family's not listening to me say this on the other side of that closed door. Because I don't want my family to be like, why are you telling this story? It's like, that's some family business that you don't need to tell anyone. Would you go out with me? Not a chance. Man, this guy is I feel bad for this guy. I'll just say this. I can relate to him in a way. And when I say relate, I mean the part where I don't get the girl. I don't mean being this desperate. Ooh, this one's gonna take a long time, so I think I'll do something else first. Good-sized horse. So basically, just find a good-sized horse and bring it to him. I think the closest place for horses is around here. So what you gotta do is you gotta ride a horse all the way over there. It's pretty simple. Just avoid the enemies on the way, and that's about it. So we all entered the vet as a family. We got guided, or we got told to go into one of the patient rooms. Billy was still in his bed, by the way. We brought him in his bed because, like I said, he couldn't walk anymore. So we wanted him to be comfortable in his bed as he fortunately simply just drifted away. You know what? I bet this is annoying, so I'll just do this. Wait, that...
It is my pleasure.
Because Mifa's Grace is free. I could have cooked some food. But Mifa's Grace is free. Let's see what you got, Beetle. Bruh, you ain't getting this beetle. I only got 9 of them, 100 each. Yes, I have gourmet meat on me. Man, this is rare. I am not giving you any more gourmet meat. Pure white horse anywhere. Nope, but I will. Yep, we're gonna get that horse one day. Eventually. So I need to find a horse somewhere. I'm assuming I gotta go this way. So, you know, he was on the table, on his bed, just peacefully lying there while the whole family just stood by his side. We were like, each carrying him, holding him in our arms one last time. Oh boy. Oh, come on. You had to waste my yellow hearts like that? Wait, that's a silver bokoblin after him. Why you gotta run towards him, idiot? You got super armor, huh? Aw, I want to try to make that cool. You alright, you idiot, for running into him? Ooh. That's a good dish, actually. So we all took turns holding him in our arms one last time. We were saying, you know, our goodbyes, our thank you for giving us so much love over the years. Thank you for being a part of our family. Where the hell do I find horses around here? I don't think there's any horses over here, because I would have to ride it all the way and give it to him here. I know there's horses around here. I might have to do that. I might have to go all the way there. Matter of fact, I think that is what I need to do. So, I really wish this wasn't his final moments, but there was honestly no other way, so it had to be. So what the doctor had to do was he had to take him to the back. He had to, you know, stick an IV into him so that they could put the solution to make his heart stop. Like put it into the IV line. Like, he took him to the back. All of us were preparing in the room. I wish he didn't have to go. Feeling one last sting of a needle. I know I wouldn't want to go out that way because I hate needles. And if I have to die with a needle, I would not die happy. So there should be horses somewhere around this field. We're just too far for them to spawn in yet. I bet there's a Korok somewhere here. Yep. Still gonna get all the Koroks. Don't forget that. So the doctor brought him back in. IV line in. I think he said something like, this is it. Like, please say your final goodbyes. This was at the vet clinic I worked at prior, by the way. I had worked at this, I had volunteered at this place for 5 months prior. Billy even did a surgery there, which I supervised. I stayed extra hours that day. And he did that surgery like a year prior. Hey man, I see you in chat. I'm just telling the story of what happened that day. Alright, now we gotta ride this horse all the way. Oops. Well, you got the idea. We got a pretty long ride ahead of us. So, the doctor said, this is your one last opportunity. Please say goodbye to him. Please say your final goodbyes. And we'll have to move on with the procedure. So we did. We stayed with him until the very end. Where is this horse going? Wait, stop. No, nothing happened to my other dog. I'm telling the story of the day Billy passed. Because this horse is untamed and wild, it doesn't exactly listen to every one of your commands. Like, it'll deviate from the path. You see that? So, as Billy was on the table, lying there, with the IV in, the whole family was with him till the very end. We stood by him, we were right in front of him. We were saying how much we loved him, and we were saying our goodbyes as the doctor pushed the whatever it is. Like pushed the needle. Not into him, into the IV. Like there's a little part of the IV line for needles to go in and inject fluid into. So he, I would say, deposited the solution into the IV line that was going into him. And he just slowly drifted away. His eyes were still open as he drifted. So we were right in front of him. We had eye contact up until the very end. And let me tell you, when the moment the doctor said he's gone, like he took his stethoscope out, he listened on his chest, heard no heartbeat, turned around and told us he's gone. That was the most emotional pain I had ever felt in my life. God, I really hope my family's not listening to me tell this story. Freaking untamed horse. I don't remember if the doctor said this, but he, you know, he left the room to give us some space and time. I don't remember if he said, I'll give you some space before he left the room. Like, I don't remember that. I was too busy crying my eyes out. But yeah, he left the room, gave us all space to grieve and say goodbye. Oh, that's not cool. Hey, don't hit the horse. Can they even understand? What do you mean? Who can understand what? What the? You bastards! You killed the horse! Who did that? You! You! Come here! I don't know if my parents would understand me telling this story. Hey, don't you run away from me, coward! You get off that horse as well. Come here. Like, you guys can't see my arms, but I am using the motion control on this controller like crazy. There we go. You get back here. I don't know if my parents could understand me telling the story, but my sister certainly can. And I can imagine she would not be happy about me sharing this. So, I don't know if anyone knows this, but when you have a dead body, the moment the individual passes away, the body will expel all remaining waste. So as he laid there, you know, as he laid there now deceased, his body just let out all the remaining urine that was inside him. I know this is weird, but let me just I'll get to why I'm telling this part of the story. But yeah, like his bed that he was lying in as he passed away was soaked, and it was just dripping off the table. So we were there crying. We had to take maybe 20 minutes to just accept what had happened before we left. What my family did to prepare was we brought a big cardboard box, like a big one, to hold him and his bed. Wait, no. There was another bed in there. There was his other bed in there. And I don't know why we decided this. I'm glad we went back on it afterwards. So, for those who don't know, also, in a vet clinic, I don't know if hospitals do this. I never worked in a hospital, but in a vet clinic, when an animal dies, so what happens is they're put into I'm not sure if it was a bio plastic bag, but it was a plastic bag nonetheless. You zip tie it shut, and you place the bag with the deceased animal inside into a big freezer. So you freeze the animal until someone comes to claim all the deceased bodies for cremation. Bro, by the time I brought you this horse, you could have walked all the way back on your own. By the way, yes, you can do this with Epona. You can give this guy Epona, and you will have lost Epona forever. So, don't do this with Epona. Freezing rod. So I need to find a freezing rod somewhere. And I think I know where to find one. It's just a matter of finding it on the map. I think it's up here. Yeah, over here. There's a bunch of Wizrobes over here. So, we as a family did not want that for Billy. We did not want him to be frozen before cremation. We didn't want to bury him. You know, we wanted to at least keep him in our family, so at least cremated and inside of a container, inside of an urn, he would still technically be with us. Let's see, if I need a freezing rod, I would need something with fire. Not a blizzard rod, a freezing rod. Wait, there's more. Of course there's more. I think that one's holding a blizzard rod. Yep, that's a blizzard rod. Ooh, fire arrows. I'll take those. So, what we did not want him to be frozen before cremated, so what we did was we brought that big cardboard box already with another bed inside. We put him into that bed, we closed up the box, put him into the trunk of the car, and we drove him ourselves to a cremation place so he could be immediately cremated. We didn't want him to be frozen and had to wait. We decided to do it ourselves and get it done right away. Let me actually take a look where to get a freezing rod. So, like I said, I don't know why we did this, but I'm glad we went back on it. So, we decided that the bed that he soiled as he passed away, we decided we didn't want that bed anymore. We told the vet clinic, you could just throw that away. That never sat right with me. I was like, that's his bed. We can clean it and we can keep it. We should be doing that. Like, that's his bed. He slept on that bed for years. Why would we not keep it? So we left the clinic with his dead body in the trunk. We drove him to a cremation place. It was actually, you know, I actually woke up pretty early that day. So on the car ride, I actually fell asleep. I was sad, of course. Like, during that day, my sister's boyfriend came to give moral support. So I rode in his car with my sister while my parents were in my dad's car with Billy in the trunk. I think this is the way I need to go. And in 2 separate cars, we drove to the cremation place. I actually was awake in the car for a good 20 minutes, maybe, and then I fell asleep for who knows how long. And when we arrived at the place, I don't know why we did this too, but this is what happened. I wish it hadn't played out this way, but this is how it played out. So it's the same thing with the bed that we decided not to keep at the clinic. There was a brand new, not brand new, but there was a clean, but worn out, like clearly used bed. You know what, I get the feeling this Korok was asking for a blizzard rod. Or maybe not, maybe an ice rod. I can get this back from Amiibos anytime. This Korok's gonna ask for more weapons, not just this. So there was a bed in the box, along with the papers I said. The papers that we write down his name and all that stuff that also gets burned. So some guy came out of the building where they do the cremations. Obviously we weren't supposed to go in. I don't know if we could have. Let me save before this game crashes at this spot again. I don't know if non-pandemic times we could go in, but we just weren't allowed to go in. So he brought a cart out. He brought a cart out. We put the box onto the cart. And he wheeled him inside, and that was the last we ever saw of him. I remember vividly, for some reason, my dad said out loud, "Bye, Billy." Like, in a sad tone, of course. No? Does this Korok not ask for more? I swear he does. Oh yeah, these two are pretty long side quests. You know what? I still got time to tell the remaining of the story. Let's do this one. I really don't want to do this one. This one's not as long, but it's still a decent size or decent length side quest. This one I certainly need to look up a video for. But, you know, the other bed that he used was in that box, and we sent that box with him to be cremated. I don't know if the bed was burned with him, or if whoever did the deed, he took his body off the bed and only did it to the body. I warped to the wrong place, by the way. I don't know if he, you know, threw out the bed, or he burned the bed with the body. I don't even know if he did that with the papers. He could have just taken the papers off, threw those in the recycle bin, and only cremated the body. I don't know. None of us know. So I'm at the wrong spot. I need to go up here. Wait, where do I go? So I wish we kept both beds, you know, as memories of him. Why no, I think I'm at the right spot. Yeah, I am. Never mind. So I need to go this way. Yep, you hear that? That's the first person. You know what? I got this out already. Man, I really wish these things didn't fly off. That way I could pick up their parts.
Oh. Oh.
Nice hair, by the way. I remember when I had long hair. I had to cut it for class.
Oh.
But yeah, we lost one bed. I don't know whatever happened to it. Maybe it's thrown out. Maybe it's burned with him. I don't know. So I need to jump down is what the video says. At least I can pick up these. And there should be a path somewhere for me to walk up. So I don't remember how long it took, but maybe it was 2 weeks or maybe a week later that the vet clinic received Billy's remains. And, you know, we went to go pick him up. You know, to this day, I actually have not seen what his remains looks like. Because while we were in the vet clinic waiting to put him down, one of the workers at the clinic gave us options for urns. So what he's currently in is a plastic giant rock where the ashes are inside. And we also ordered a paw print, like a stone paw print. I want whatever parts he dropped. So I think whatever, like, what they do at the cremation place was they take his limp body, they stick his paw onto some cement or whatever, and, you know, that's the stone paw print we have. It was worth it. I would have gotten it, and we did get it. Damn, I really want those materials because I'm too greedy. It's good. It's good for Mon. Remember when I said we'll get all those materials, all those clothings at once? Yeah, we'll get all that. So what I'm doing right now is good. Collecting all this stuff is good. You know what? I don't need to sneak around for this. Give me my preferred outfit. But yeah, to this day, I have not seen what his remains look like. I just don't have the heart to make myself take a look at what it looks like, because it's in a cardboard box, and I have not opened the box to see what it looks like inside. I was gonna try to sneak strike you. I did that so you wouldn't fall off. I don't know if of course I'm going to open it at some point in my life to take a look, but I don't know whenever that would be. It's like Peter Quill waiting, what, 25 years to open his mother's letter? His mom's birthday letter? Next person is just down the path, I suppose. Yep, I think I just keep going. Can you guys hear my dogs barking? So literally the next day, cause this just bothered me way too much. I had to resolve this for myself. So I told my family we should not have told him to throw away that bed. We should have kept it. And at the time of me telling my family this, the vet was closed, so we couldn't call to ask did they already throw it out. And now I gotta climb back up. So early tomorrow morning, early the next morning, I woke up right when the clinic opened. Did I say I opened? I woke up right when the clinic was open to call them to ask, has the garbage been thrown out yet? Like, is there any chance that the bed is still there and I could get it back? And I don't remember which way it went. I'm pretty sure it happened this way. Whoever was on the phone told me, oh yeah, your sister called about the exact same thing. So, you know, my sister had what I said in mind. So she also got up. Look at that idiot bokoblin. You played yourself. So luckily they said no, the trash is not thrown out, and yes, we can get it back. But he did say, but it's pretty filthy. We were like, that's fine, we can clean it ourselves. So what they did was they took it back from the trash, and they put it in a plastic bag for us. They weren't just gonna hand us a urine dripping dog bed. So they put it in a plastic bag with us. We went before work, I think. We went to get the bed. We went home. We went home to clean it. We sprayed it in the backyard with the hose, and we just let it dry all day. So now we have one of his many, many beds. Like, we would often have to clean his bed, so we always had to have more than one. This bed in particular, we purchased more than one, because this was a good brand bed. And because we knew we needed so many, at the time of purchasing, we just bought more than one. Man, those beds were expensive, but they were quality. Did a Yiga just show up?
Mifa's grace is ready.
You know, something I would never forget, something that's a somewhat embarrassing memory that I will always remember. Like the day we picked up Billy's remains. It was in the car, just sitting in the car, in a box. When I got in the car, I'm like, what is this? I thought it looks like a cake box, I'll say that. So in my mind, I thought it was a cake. My sister was like, that's Billy. I felt so embarrassed, so much disappointment in myself for not realizing. Last person? Where on earth is this last person? Let's see, I need to go this direction, and I'm following exactly what the video's doing, so I just gotta keep on walking. We displayed, well, not really displayed, we just simply placed and left Billy in the garage. Like I said, I would have rather him be with the family at all times, but the family is like having death around us is bad luck. Did I do that, Korok? Yes, I did. So, for a good while, he was just sitting in the garage. Aww. That always bothered me, the fact that he was in the garage. Like, even throughout the winter, he was in the garage. Like, he doesn't deserve... In my mind, I was thinking, he doesn't deserve to be out there in the cold. Like, he deserves better than that. He deserves to be inside with his family. Come on, come closer. No! That's fine. There's platform here for me to land on. Of course, I missed the platform. And I'm on the ground. You know, it wasn't until one day, because my dad smokes in the garage, much to my disappointment, and he doesn't air it out either. So one day, there was just so much compressed smoke scent in the garage. I'm like, I can't take this anymore. You want to see his remains? I know you probably put that in the comments, like in the chat, like a long time ago, and I'm just now seeing it. I don't want to, you know, live my entire life not seeing what it looks like, what the urn looks like. Because right now, it's still in the box. We've never opened his box. Yo, why can't I just get on this simple platform?
Now ready.
What the hell was that sound? There we go. Don't worry, bro. I'm gonna come save you in a second. Let me just see what treasures await me in these. You know, I kind of hoped both boxes would break right there. Well, back to climbing I go. But yeah, one day I just couldn't take it. There was so much smoke in the garage. I'm like, I can't take this. Billy, you don't deserve this. You deserve better. So I grabbed his box, which is a lot heavier than I thought. Which I don't know why I expected it to be light. That is an entire dog's body compressed into a very small amount. So, you know, it would be the same weight. I don't know why I thought different, but I took his box, I grabbed it, I brought it inside. I just left it on the washing machine for now, because the laundry room is where the garage door is. So I left it on the washing machine for now, and then when I got home from work, when the family did, we would decide where to place him. And ultimately, he ended up here, where I currently sit in the same room. Displayed in, well, a cabinet. Look, okay, it's our family, we decide how to do things. Even if I don't agree with most of it, it's how we do things in my family. You know, the following weeks since his passing, like the weeks following him passing away, what my family, well, mostly what my sister did. Oh, come on, you are going to die gloriously, okay, Bokoblin? Fine, I didn't want to do this, but I'll switch my clothes for quicker climbing. The following weeks, my sister wanted to compile every single picture possible of him. Like from my phone, from her phone, from our families, from our parents' phones. Like every single picture we ever took of him. Like as accurately as we can, to compiling all of them. And she wanted every single one of them printed in several scrapbooks. Many, many scrapbooks. She wanted to sort them by date as well. Like the youngest pictures of him to oldest. Until his final moments. I don't know what ever happened to my sister's project. She just seems to have stopped mentioning or even doing it. So I don't know what happened. I assume she completed it. She never told me if she completed it, but I assume she did. I made that side quest take much longer than necessary. Obviously, not even 2 weeks later, we got a new puppy. Billy passed away July 2nd. Our newest dog, Sky, was born July 15th. No, wait. It wasn't even 2 weeks later that Sky was born. Obviously, getting a new puppy, we have to wait until the puppy is, I think, at least 4 weeks old until he's able to go to new owners. I tried for those mushrooms, so I guess not. Like, we have to wait for a puppy to be a certain age before a family can take him in.
Hi. Oh. Ah.
Alright, next time, I'm about to end it. Next time, we got this super long side quest, which I have been really not wanting to do, but I guess we'll just get this done first thing next time. And this one, there's one thing I want to do before I do this one, but we'll do that next time. So that's basically the story of the day, or the time around when Billy passed 1 year ago as of me recording this. Here I am 1 year later, still missing him, still thinking about him. You know what's funny? Like I said, yesterday was the 1 year mark. Yesterday on July 2nd, there was a big thunderstorm. Not really big. It was pretty gloomy. It's been a pretty rainy summer. Despite being a pretty hot summer, it's been also pretty rainy. So yesterday, when we got back from home, got back from work. When we got back home from work, there was a rainbow, a really big, clear, extravagant rainbow right outside the house. Like, it was the most clear rainbow I've ever seen in my life. And I just can't help but think to myself, is this a sign? 1 year later, is he on that rainbow bridge? Did he come back to greet us? Like, when he passed, I looked up videos on, you know, animals and pets passing away. Stuff about them crossing the rainbow bridge, I don't know what that means. But, you know, 1 year later, there's a giant rainbow right in front of our house. The moment we got home from work. It's like, I can't help but think, is this a coincidence, or was this deliberately set up by some force out there? I don't believe. I'm not even gonna get into all that. Well, you guys know me. I don't believe in the afterlife, but in his case, I certainly hope there is. So he is out there somewhere. And like I said, I decided not to play this yesterday to, you know, pay my respects. So that when I told the story on the day, he would not be reliving that day. Because, you know, like I said, he's in the same room as me and I'd be telling that story, so I didn't want him to relive that tragic day 1 year ago. So I decided to do this the following day. Which is right now for me, but technically for you, yesterday. because this is posting tomorrow on July 4th. Which, everyone in America, happy 4th of July, by the way. Yeah, we don't celebrate that up here in Canada. We celebrate July 1st. You know what, before I forget to mention this, like, non-relating to Billy, like, another story I want to tell before we end things. So, remember a while ago I said I failed Shiny Cobalion, and then I got it back the next day? I honestly don't remember if I told you guys that on this playthrough. But yeah, I did. I was hunting Cobalion for 8 days, I failed it, and then the following day, the 9th day of hunting, I reclaimed it. At the time, excuse me, at the time, that was my second shiny legendary in Sword and Shield that I had failed and reclaimed the next day. The 2 legendaries I failed in that game, I got back the next day. Well, what happened recently was I failed shiny Terrakion. I'm like, damn it, now I gotta do the exact same thing. Now I gotta hunt until I reclaim it. And then, same thing happened. I hunted it, and I got it back the next day. So, that was a pretty big surprise. And let me tell you guys this. I had a dream, almost like a premonition, that I would get shiny Virizion at 399 encounters. That's what my Pokédex would say. My Pokédex would not say I battled it 999 times. Great, I don't know which Kuko that was. My Pokédex would not say 999 battled. And lo and behold, the next day, I got shiny Virizion. The day following I reclaimed shiny Terrakion, I got shiny Virizion. My dream came true. I really dreamt about this too. That I did not mean to kill that cricket. That I would not need to even have 1,000 encounters for shiny Virizion. And my dream came true. Sure, it wasn't 399 encounters. It was more around 265. But still, my dream did come true. So, I finished shiny hunting the Swords of Justice in Sword and Shield. I'm now shiny hunting Tornadus. I almost said Thundurus. Thundurus is next. Oh, by the way, let me see if I can find it. Well, I knew about this, but I totally forgot. So let me see if I can find it before I end things. I was also gonna say this. I was going to tell a story. Look, this is it. Someone hid an apple down here. Be it developer or NPC in the game. I was gonna tell a story of something that happened recently here, but, you know, what I planned to tell along with that story would not have been appropriate to tell on this day, telling this story, so I will save that for next time. I will tell that story next time. Let me just see if there's a bug on that tree. If not, or if there is, I'll take it. There's 2. I'll just take these 2, and I'll call it there. Alright, we got a good amount of side quests done. Not nearly enough to be at a good pace. Let me just double check before I end things. How many have we done? I'm not going to count out loud. 55. I counted 55. Unless I counted wrong, I counted 55 side quests. And if we do these two next time, 56, 57, I believe there's 90 total. 55 complete. So what's 90 minus 55? 45. I really had a calculator with me, but I did not calculate. I think I did that on my mind. No, not 45. No, wait. Yes, it is. Wait. Really gonna use a calculator now. 90 minus 55. Yes. No, that's 35. I can't do math, guys. I just embarrassed myself on the internet, but that's okay. I'm not known to do math. By the way, one last note. So, recently, Dashi has done 2 streams on Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. And I watched only the first one, but I didn't watch the second one. Because I want to play that game. I want to record myself playing it. You guys know how I am with reading, so prepare to see me embarrass myself doing all that. But I ordered the collector's edition, or whatever, the bundle that comes with a bunch of stuff. And that's gonna arrive August 20th, and today is July 3rd, so it's gonna be quite some time before that happens. But when I finish that game, I will go back and rewatch Dashi's 2 streams. So, I'm excited to play that. Embarrass myself by reading on video, but that's okay. Like, my friend has been also getting into it because Dashi played it. So he's excited to watch me play it. I don't know if he knows the new content in Plus, because I haven't seen it. I don't know what's new. And he probably doesn't know what the new content is. Like, he doesn't know if that was in the old game or not. So we'll just have to see when I play it. Anyways, that's it for tonight. It is currently... now it's 12:04 a.m. It says right there, 0014. Did I say 04? I meant 14. 12:14 a.m. And I'll see you guys next time.